so, Group B for the men come down to this one. Right here, Puerto Rico, Russia. Both teams into the day in the same position, 1-1. Different results in their first games of day 3, obviously. Russia let one slip away, losing to Estonia by 1. Meantime, for Puerto Rico, they picked up a huge win over Mongolia that moved them to 2-1. So you got a 1-2 Russian team against a 2-1 Puerto Rican team. Russia trying to force a 3-way tie that would drop Puerto Rico to 2-2, along with Mongolia that's 2-2. We would then have to go to our tiebreaker rules and determine who's got the most cumulative points out of that 3-way tie, if we even get there. Now, I told you, Puerto Rico, they're in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny after picking up that big win over Mongolia. They get a dub here, and they are guaranteed on into the quarterfinals as the #1 seed from the group. They'll be joined by Ukraine. Ukraine locking down their spot with that win over Mongolia. So they finish up 3-1. Get the layup line going here. Alexander Zouev continuing to climb the rankings charts for the Red Army. Hadn't done a ton of scoring for Russia. I think they need his offense for them to have the type of success that they need. He's a capable shooter. He just has not been able to get it going. How about Will Martinez in that win over Mongolia? I mean, he went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. See if he can keep it up. I'm going to go give that guy a pat on the back. He's the lone Russia fan in the building right now. Australia looking on. Men's team getting ready for action today. It's Gilberto Clavel. Continues to climb the scoring charts. He's already #4. That gives him his 25th point of the tournament. Zouev stopped in his tracks by Gilberto. And Antonikoski trying to get the score underneath. Gets it out to Zouev, the up fake. Kicks it out to Abramovsky. Too much sauce on it. Matias, the little monster with the rebound. He's going straight at Zouev. He gets his grown man game on. The young fellas. They're dealing with dudes who've been shaving when they were in middle school. Razov checks in. Matias checks out. Puerto Rico on the board. That is Dimitri. Chiburkin. Start with the top, at the top of the key. Foul call. Or a warning given. Then a foul call. That's an offensive foul. So Zouev is called for hooking. So Will, the thrill, couldn't put it in Abramovsky's grill. Here's Dimitri. Follows his miss, drops it to Zouev, and Zouev gets the bucket. And Russia is on the board now. Could tie things up at 2 apiece. Look again. Zouev. Young, 22-year-old, good at the stripe. 2 apiece. Clavel. That's on the floor, shooting 1. Gilberto, 29-year-old. Me and him was on the same page. I thought he was shooting that. It's called on the floor. Matias gets a free look at the rim. Guess he ain't used to being that open. Airballed it out of bounds. Huge game here. Pool B, Puerto Rico with a win will lock down their spot in the quarterfinals. Zuef trying to keep his team's hopes alive after just a tough loss against an Estonia team. That, good team. Top dogs got to find a way to win those. But that's water on the bridge now. One thing to concern themselves about now is Puerto Rico and getting a win here. Abramowski ran into a double team. Gets it to Antonikowski. Too much protein on the shot. It goes long. Will Martinez trying to get it to Matias. Matias is able to draw the foul. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece, a couple points apiece, 2 minutes into the game. In case you're wondering, it's Kyle Montgomery in your ear. In case you're wondering what our social media account is, it's at FIBA 3x3. Arazo fouled underneath. Follow us if you will. We got a lot of cool stuff on there. Player features. Obviously, we keep you up to date on all the happenings at 3x3, whether it be on the Pro Tour or the National Tour. Also the Women's Series. Follow us at FIBA 3x3 so that you can stay informed on 3x3 Nation. So, off the miss. Out of bounds off Russia, Puerto Rico. Rock. I want to thank our official suppliers, Indio, Magic Sky, and Skeleton Sports. Matias almost hit it. Draws the foul on the drive. Little monster will step up to the free throw line. I was talking to him the other day, and he was telling me his dad got the nickname of Monster. So as he continued to play basketball, people started seeing how he played. They say, oh, you the little monster. So he goes by Little Motro. And he hits the free throw. And he just got dropped off like the first day of school. Abramowski gave it to him. 4-3, Russia back out front. Will Martinez couldn't get it to go after hanging. Now he's got to defend Abramowski. Got a hand up, so what? He got maced. Needs some water for his eyes. Oh, another two-piece. So deuces are wild in this one as Russia's out 8-3. Foul call. Red Army, a little bit too pushy out on the perimeter, but changes the game when they start shooting like this. Abramowski trying to keep them alive. Top 2 from each group go on to the quarterfinals. Matias, the runner, off the glass. Abramowski trying it again. And then he has a little extra to say to Ref Marcos. And he gets hit with a technical foul. Cannot show the referees up. So Puerto Rico will be shooting a free throw after they're stopping the action. A 4-point game. Russia in front. Thanks to some hot shooting from beyond that 2-point arc. This Russian team is very Jekyll and Hyde, as I said earlier. You see two sides of them. One moment they look like the next best thing, and then the next moment they look as inexperienced as their age says. 22 years old. Their oldest player, Antonikowski, is 24. You wonder which game this will be for them. Will this be one of their dominant games? They look like a gold medal caliber team. Puerto Rico pull within 3. We'll see. Zuev lets it fly. No. Irazo couldn't track down the rebound. So we'll be back over to Russia. One thing to keep an eye on, Russia in the penalty. They got 17 fouls. There's Zuev. Antonikowski up fake. Kicks it. Oh, Chiburkin. Oh, the step. But the scoop is a no-go. And that's the 8th foul. A peak game. We're 3.5 minutes into this. And though Russia does have an 8-5 lead, we still got 6.5 minutes to play. They got 8 fouls, 8 of them. Can Clavel convert? On the first of 2, he does. If he knocks down the second, we got a 1-point game. And Russia a little bit handicapped in the fact that they won't be able to play D as aggressively. Then you got to start worrying about that 10 foul mark, which puts you in a double penalty, puts Puerto Rico on the free throw line and possession. We'll see what the strategy for Puerto Rico is. Oh, Antonikowski says, none of that, sir. And then Dimitri steps out. He's fouled on the 2-ball. Clavel, a little too handsy. So here's Dimitri. I think it's become maybe the centerpiece of this young Russian team. Chiverkin, 22 years old, makes the first of 2. He's ranked number 3 in Russia. Zuev ranked number 1, Antonikowski number 2. Chiverkin too long on that second attempt. Another foul on Puerto Rico. That one on Matias. So back-to-back quick fouls on Puerto Rico. They got to be careful themselves. They got 1 more to give. They don't want to join Russia in that type of foul territory. Dimitri setting up shop. Testing the waters on Clavel. Fades away, missed it. It's going to be white ball. Matias, top of the key. He's going to start things off. Will Martinez. Quick trigger, but missed it. Zuev goes right and gets right to the rim. 3-point lead for the Russians. Matias with the jab, with the spin, with the up fake. Oh, he got locked up. They won't let. Oh, but Zuev literally locked his leg up by grabbing it, and he called for the unsportsmanlike foul. Take another look. Oh yeah, yeah. You can't cover that one up. That was after a nice drive and a score, but Zuev maybe a little bit frustrated. So the unsportsmanlike will put Matias on the free throw line. Shooting 2. Little monster. Knocked down. Second one, good in the hood, G. 10-9. Russia's lead in jeopardy. Matias lost it. He goes back to work. Oh, shows the touch, soft like terry cloth. 10 up. Approaching 5 minutes. Zuev, top of the key from the logo. Just too much on it. Gilberto. And he finds his mark in the paint. Puerto Rico in front. And Abramowski says, I'll take that back. The lead, that is. Oh, anything you can do, I can do better. Irazo with the 2-piece in the corner to put Puerto Rico up 13-12. Antonikowski in a 1-point advantage. Matias couldn't get it to go down. What a game it's become. This is after Russia had jumped all over Puerto Rico to start this game. But they found themselves in foul trouble. And now, again, like I mentioned, it's caused them to be a little bit handicapped defensively. Can't quite get after it like they were earlier. And then maybe a silly foul there from Zuev. They put Matias on the line for 2. 10 fouls and the double penalty is Russia. They kind of shot themselves in the foot. So not only playing against Puerto Rico, but playing against themselves in some case. It's a good team right here. The more experience they get, the better decisions they'll make. Dimitri, drive kick, Zuev couldn't track it down. So the ball back over to the Puerto Ricans. Roberto sets the screen. Martinez nowhere to go. He gets it up top. Matias behind the back. Oh, he just lost Jaburkin, but he couldn't close the deal. Now it's Dimitri and company's turn. Abramovsky, you know he wants to shoot that too. Clavel fell asleep. He almost got cashed in on, but Abramovsky missed it. Clavel, oh yeah, you can hear that one. You can hear that one from forever away. Clavel, he's gonna shoot a couple of free throws here. Try to extend this Puerto Rican lead even more. Get him some distance. Timeout, couple of free throws will follow for Clavel. After the break in the action, not only that, Puerto Rico will also get possession of the rock. You don't see the double penalty very often, but Russia didn't do themselves any favors by fouling too much early. Clavel, money in the bank. Second, good like grandma's cookies. Martinez, oh yeah, foul. Oh no, not foul. He gets called for the technical, kicking his leg out on the shot. Zuev capitalizes at the strike. Puerto Rico with no more fouls to give. They'll be in the penalty on the next defensive foul. Possession after the tech, also to Russia. And Tonikovsky got a good look at the rim there. But the man's not hot. Clavel, muscle up. 16-13, cross-court pass, Dimitri. He kicks it, Zuev gets the shot up. Razo clear it himself as the Puerto Ricans get back to business. Matias, Clavel, beautiful. 17-13. And Tonikovsky now bumping and banging with Clavel. He kicks it. Zuev going left, step back. No, and Tonikovsky, good hustle to get the rebound. Zuev now trying the other side. Comes back to the left. Oh, and drops a sick dime to Tonikovsky, who puts it up and makes it a 14-17 game. Puerto Rico, though, you got to be thinking that they're thinking. Well, maybe not. Razo raises up from 2 range. I'd be trying to draw a foul. But hey, you know, that's just me. 2:25 left. Offensive foul. Clavel took one to the jawbone. They're going to try to walk that one off. Martinez coming around the corner. Good D there. Abramovsky was not having it. Zuev getting up slowly too. Abramovsky, he'll have it. Fresh shot clock, top of the key. Both teams in the penalty, but Russia in the double penalty. 2 minutes to play. Gilberto, good contest on Abramowski. Now Matias, got to put a shot up. Gonna get called for 3 in the key. Russia will take over. First to 21 wins it. Technical foul call on Matias. You got to give a clean check. Once you are warned, you get no more warnings. You get a technical. So Abramowski, it's a big free throw here. Oh, that's a big miss. Had he hit that, it'd be a 1-possession game. Possession goes to Puerto Rico, though. I mean, to Russia, excuse me, after the tech. Abramowski, strong drive, strong RD. Will from the corner. Matias, oh, quick shot, smart shot, 18-14. Here's Dimitri. Oh. Clear look at that shot. Didn't hit it. He gets another look. That one contested, though. Same result. Abramowski going up and over. Erazo. Matias with Antoni Koski in front. He's the smaller player. But he still tried to post him up. Missed it short range. Abramowski. Offensive foul call. Abramowski trying to clear some space with that offhand. Real thrill. He got the peel. Goes behind the back. Step through. Elevates. Big boy game. Antoni Koski. Oh, Antoni Koski got away with one. Abramowski fired it. And shoots again, this time with a light contest. And with 25 seconds left, Puerto Rico in control. They can taste it now. Martinez step back, short on it, but 16 seconds left in a 2-possession game. And 13 fouls on Russia. When you get 8 fouls in the first 3 minutes, then you're not shocked at that 13 foul mark. You don't see it get that high very often. But just have not been able to stay sound defensively without fouling. Puerto Rico putting the pressure on them like that. Look at the quick hands on the inside. Antoni Koski smothered like some fried chicken, rice and gravy. Matias missed. Time runs out. His team does not miss on a chance to get into the quarterfinals. But Russia does. As Russia comes in and they lose both of their contests today. Puerto Rico, meantime, win both of their games. They feel like they should be 4-0. They're gonna have to settle for 3-1 and tops in the group. As it'll be Puerto Rico and Ukraine, both coming out of Pool B for the men. Puerto Rico, strong win.